Now we're going to dig into how the Roku experience actually works in more detail. So as Matt mentioned, the Roku agent handles a wide range of customer requests. These generally fall into two buckets, and we'll be looking at examples from each. The first is around general product questions and troubleshooting. As Matt mentioned, Roku has an expansive catalog of not only physical products spanning TVs, speakers, and soundbars, but also digital products and services as well. The second group of requests is generally around account-specific information. So Roku's AI agent can prompt customers to log in, pull account and billing information to help answer specific questions customers may have about their account. In both cases, Roku's AI agent is able to leverage a flexible cognitive architecture powered by process guides that enable it to adapt to conversations naturally as they're happening. And in all scenarios when the agent is unable to assist, it's able to seamlessly escalate that conversation to the appropriate team with all the appropriate context passed so their human agents don't lose a beat. So we're going to take a look at what Agentic AI looks like in action. We're going to play a short demo of a device troubleshooting flow, and we'll look at how the AI agent handles it. So we'll start with something vague here. And the agent's going to continue to clarify that initial input and ask more follow-up questions until it understands the issue that the customer actually has here. Once it does, it's going to be able to provide instructions tailored to helping me solve my specific issue. And then it's going to be able to handle all sorts of follow-ups and related questions without losing any of that conversation context. So we'll go ahead and just thank the agent here and wrap up this short conversation. So we saw how the agent was able to take that vague request, just it's not working, and come up with a troubleshooting script on the fly to help me self-solve my TV issue. Let's break this down in more depth and talk through the key components of an agentic experience like this. So here we're looking at our first step in our conversation where we entered that vague "it's not working" phrase. As part of Roku's agentic architecture, we're using multiple different large language models and prompts simultaneously to help classify and respond to user input, which always starts with selecting the right process guide. You can think of process guides as similar to the sort of guides you give a human agent. They consist of a set of instructions, best practices, and guidelines the agent can use in different situations. So in this case, the AI agent isn't sure if it should use maybe a device troubleshooting guide or an account troubleshooting guide, so it's going to ask me to clarify and get more information before it helps me solve my issue. And as we mentioned, the agent isn't following a hard-coded path here. So once it confirms it's a product issue, it's going to adapt and start using that specific process guide and is going to come up with questions in real time to help understand and diagnose what my issue is. So here it's helping me troubleshoot naturally as it attempts to learn more about what I mean when I say my TV isn't working. And you can imagine how helpful this is for Roku with a huge catalog of complex products and services. Having hard-coded troubleshooting paths with every possible permutation here isn't feasible, like Matt was mentioning earlier. Now, continuing, so once that agent does have enough information to start answering questions, it will go ahead and generate an answer from one of the data sets it has access to, in this case, providing information on what my error code means and what I can do to resolve it. Now, to call out with Quiq, Roku is able to transform the data that gets integrated into the AI agent. Broadly speaking, this means making it more useful for that AI agent. This might mean stripping out unnecessary formatting or content, like references to a customer support phone number, or it might mean adding in content, like a description of what this article can help with, common questions it answers, helpful links it uses, and much more. All of this helps the AI agent more easily find the correct articles or data sets to reference and ensures content in the articles is relevant given the context in which it's being used. And then crucially, all these transformation steps can be done while keeping the content in sync with its original source, so Roku isn't stuck managing multiple sources of truth while making this data AI ready. And then the agent is also able to handle somewhat related follow-up questions because it's considering the whole conversation context when answering. So once again, just being able to handle the long tail of customer questions, even when they don't follow a scripted, happy path.